Once you grasp this truth that I'm about to tell you, it'll set you free from religion. It'll set you free from parents and moms and family and governments and police, everybody. It'll set you free. And it's simply this. You are divine. God has exploded in a Crab Nebulae explosion, and he has come and manifested himself as billions of people. And you're one of you, and so am I. When I look at you, I see God. When you look at me, you see God. That's why God's name is I am. I am God. It doesn't mean that me, God. It means I am. When you say I am God, you have to say, what is God's name? I am. What? I am God. Oh my God, then all the people, Christians run around, oh, I told you they think they're God. I don't think anything on the other side. No, Jesus Christ said, the scripture says you are God, and the scripture cannot be broken. So he said it.
Yeah, like I'm not third album.
Peace, 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 family. How you all doing? I hope all is well with you. My name is Keisha. I'm the owner of Ascendant Astrology, and I am your astrology coach. Today, I'm going to be discussing or continuing my Neptune through the sign series with Neptune and Capricorn. Capricorn lives in the 10th house and is ruled by Saturn. And Saturn also rules Aquarius. And so you want to take a look at the Aquarius video because you might get more information from there. Capricorn rules maturity, responsibility, hard work. It can be limitations and blockages. It can rule authority figures, bosses, becoming a boss, becoming an authority figure, father figures, and it's whoever's the dominant parent in the home. Could be represented by a mother as well. It rules climbing the corporate ladder, reaching your goals, long-term goals, your 5-year plan, your purpose and mission in life, your public persona and how people see you. Yeah. And Neptune to kind of dissolves this energy, although I think Saturn's a lot stronger. And so you might have to work hard to see through the fog. Like it might take longer because Capricorn also rules time. And so over time, you will go through a series of lack of clarity, lack of direction, depression, not seeing things clearly when it comes to your Capricorn area of life, not being interested, bored with it, wanting to dismiss it, kind of throw things under the rug and hope they disappear. It could be clouded from a father figure, authority figures in your life who have imposed their kind of expectations onto you. Like, say if you're somebody who's into arts and wanting to be a musician or something more creative, a parent might kind of thwart those dreams and creative things that you're into by way of saying, well, we want you to be a doctor. We want you to be a lawyer. We want you to be something high. Capricorn is something of status. Maybe even politicians in some way, shape, or form. They want you to carry on their legacy in some way, and it could be something very something of high status. And because of that conditioning at such a young age, it might take you a really long time before you get to the point where you see what it is you truly want, what's at the heart of your desires and your life purpose. And so your purpose can be really cloudy, or you can find yourself very unhappy with work, very unsatisfied with the work that you choose. Even your education choices can be kind of like, meh. Um, um, but you do have dreams, um, compassion for others, wanting to give to others, love to give back, liking to be of service. This could be coaches, lawyers, um, um, counselors, um, any kind of business related fields. Um, yeah, I feel like I could say so much more about that, but honestly, you have the power to be anything you want to be. Those are just some Capricorn themes. But yeah, for the most part, your career is it varies, and you might feel unclear about your path. You could feel um destiny when you do find your path. It can feel very overwhelmingly warm and accepting. But you might need some help breaking it down because it can be so big that it's a little unrealistic. Um, um, you might work with people where you have to solve some kind of problem. It could be in the medical fields with Neptune here, but I still get like with Capricorn, it's the business side of the medical fields, where you make business deals for people to be able to work in that field, more about contracts and agreements, um, and um, yeah, just something of more stature where you might be more connected to like or what do they call they're lawyers, but oh my God, it's gonna kill me to not be able to think of the word I'm thinking of. But it's not the exact level of lawyers, but they're just people who help people with contracts, make contracts, and sign contracts for like legacy purposes or um, legal documents, people who have a strong understanding of these types of things. I'm sorry, I can't remember the name of that specific role. It's really going to make me angry, but they did specifically like deal with paperwork and contracts and legal documents. Um, this could be with Neptune, it could be scouts, people who go out looking for talent. And again, they'll introduce you to the people who can get you to that next step. And so it's a lot of work around sitting around a business table talking to other people about business. Um, you can be on a board, you can belong to a board where you make decisions about businesses and things of that nature. Um, um, this could be life coaching, if I didn't say that already, helping people figure out how capable they are, helping people with healing. Neptune can be like a priest, a minister, um, some kind of guide that helps with, it could be health coaching or some kind of healing field. And in your work, whatever you do, your compassion is what shines the most. People can see you as somebody who's very compassionate and loves what you do. Um, you have the power to change your dreams to reality. Literally, Saturn rules the mundane world and Neptune is the 5D. So you can literally take your dreams, ideas, imagination, fantasy, mysticism, and bring it into something in form. And as Capricorn is an earth sign, And so you have the ability to help others do that as well. And so this could be somebody who's like a career coach or a business coach, somebody who helps others manage their dreams and structure them in a way that can stand the test of time. Um, you could be a mentor or somebody who does some kind of volunteer work. Um, Also, who you are in public can be very different than who you are behind closed doors. You can have a mysterious public persona. Um, One of your parents probably wasn't around or was on drugs or mental health problems, um, which again could have caused confusion to what you want without having that support there. And so again, you might need support to help you build whatever your dream is. And that support is going to help you find out what you're good at. Um, you have to work really, really hard for whatever it is that you do, because that's just the path of Saturn in general. Um, you can have a fear of losing or failure. Um, Try not to be so hard on yourself. Know that a 9 to 5 is not going to do it for you. Again, any kind of contractual work would probably be best, where you can charge large sums of money for people to sit down just to talk to you, but it can be seasonal, um, or you can have seasons where you're very busy and others where you take off. Um, yeah, you can have a hobby on the side, um, through working in a 9 to 5 that doesn't feel like a job. And this could help you stay positive in your 9 to 5 until you gain some kind of, momentum in your hobby and it becomes your creative business. It's also important to have some kind of dream or steps that you can evolve past the 9 to 5. So saving money, buying into other things, real estate, um, investments will be really, really, really helpful for somebody like yourself. That 5 year or 10 year plan idea is very important for people like you, because you're not going to last on a 9 to 5. It's going to drain you and make you absolutely crazy. And so the goal really is to find your passion. Just be patient with yourself, because it can take a lot of time to figure out what that is due to whatever trauma or idealism that you've been consumed with from a very young age. So that is my interpretation of Neptune and Capricorn. As usual, family, I love and appreciate you. I hope you found this information helpful. Thanks.